Bhavna Kaushik, Social Studies teacher of Class 6, Faculty of Mount Litra Z School, Jhansi. You can see, children, on your screen a mind map which I have already explained to you in my previous lecture. Prehistory, it is a time period before written history. Proto-history, time period between prehistory and prohistory. Historian is a person who studies and records history. Archaeologist is a person who studies the remains of the past. Archaeological sources, artifacts, coins, inscription, literary sources are manuscripts. Significances of history, that why we should study history. History is an important part and we should know about our past. So now, children, we have also studied the definition of history previously. It is the study of the past and future events. People know what happened in the past by looking at things from the past, including sources like books, newspapers and letters, and artifacts like pottery, tools and human or animal remains. A person who studies history is called a historian. So if you want to know anything about the past, you can read books, newspapers and letters, but for very long ago, you can go for inscriptions and manuscripts. So today we will again recap of chapter 1. History, our past, what, where, how and when. It is a continued part of chapter 1. Again we are going to study today. So children, first fact which came, now a new fact in this is the evolution of humans. You can see on your screen, children. So these two pictures are of the how did humans come into being and the fossils. If you want to know anything about the past, fossils are also of great importance. You can come to know about with the help of them about the past. Get a lot of information from the fossils also. Fossils are the remains of the dead animals and plants which have been preserved over lakhs of years. How did human come into being? You can see the first picture, that is stage 1, about 5 crore years ago. An ape-like dwelling creature lived on trees. You can see stage 2, about 50 lakh years ago. This tree-dwelling creature came to the ground and was known as Australopithecus appeared, which walked upright. You can see of Homo habilis, he evolved who made and used tools made of stone. It is about 20 lakh years ago. This is a picture of Homo habilis, stage 3. Now the next picture which you are seeing is of Homo erectus. He is making an hand axe through the stone and he was a person. It is the picture is about 10 lakhs years ago and he was Homo erectus, upright man. They were expert tool makers and had discovered the secret of making, using fire. This picture you can see of Homo erectus. Next picture which we are seeing is of stage 5. It is about 1,50,000 years ago. The successor of Homo erectus was Homo sapiens, thinking man. There were two subspecies. One was called the Cro-Magnon man and the other was called the Neanderthal man. While the Neanderthal gradually died out and disappeared, it was only the Cro-Magnon who survived. Now, last picture is of stage 6, about 35,000 years ago. The Cro-Magnon man gradually developed into the modern man who is called the Homo sapien or sapiens. The modern people invented farming and metals like copper and iron and also the alloy bronze. Shortly thereafter, the first civilization began. You can see the picture. The first is of an ape. Second, again, a changed picture, Australopithecus. Next is Homo habilis, then Homo erectus, Homo sapiens, sapiens, modern man. So you have seen the changes, how there are changes from an ape-like creature till Homo sapiens. So this was of a man from an ape-like creature till Homo sapien or sapiens, modern man. Find the Suleiman and the Kirthar hills to the northwest. A map will be shown to you. You can find it over there. These are some of the areas where women and men first began to grow crops such as wheat and barley 8,000 years ago, and they are also located for the rearing of the animals like sheep, goat and cattle, and they used to live in the villages. Now locate the Garo hills to the northeast. You can see the map. Suleiman and the Kirthar hills are above Thar desert and Garo hills near the Himalayas. So these are the places where the people started living in villages. So children, I hope that you have learnt many things today. So by that time, stay home, stay safe. I will be again back with my new video and with more information. Thank you and take